Has there been a time in your life where you set a goal and you were so excited about this goal initially? You were like, you know what? I'm about to hit this. I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to get this. I'm motivated. I'm ready to do what I got to do to get it. And as time went on, you noticed that you started to lose that motivation. You started to lose the energy and the momentum that at first was propelling you forward to working towards that thing. And the next thing you know, you just fall off and it's gone. And a year goes by and you're like, man, it's already been a year since I stopped working towards that goal. I wonder where I would have been if I would have kept on pursuing it. Has that ever been you? Or have you been somebody who is unsure of what type of goal to set? When you think of your goals, you only think of this really, really vast and large picture, but you have no idea of how to actually get there. Both of those things were me before. I used to have these wild, just like pictures and dreams of what I wanted to accomplish and things I wanted to grasp, but I did not know where to start. And so since I didn't know where to start, I would just start in certain places. I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to achieve this big old grand goal that I have. Boy, stop! And slowly but surely over time, I would lose motivation. I'll be like, man, I'm doing all of this stuff day in and day out and nothing's coming from it. It was discouraging. But I eventually realized something. I realized that I didn't understand how to set an effective goal for myself. Flip, flip, flip. What's good on my conscious creators, curators, and cultivators? Today I want to talk about just that. How to set effective goals for yourself so that you can achieve them. Goal setting is an art. And if you don't understand that, if you don't get that, and you don't approach it in that way, then you can become lost with it. I tell you what, drinking coffee out the Spider-Man cup, boy, hit something different. We can set these outlandish things that we'll never be able to hit, because although it's a good thing to have a big goal in mind, you still got to break it down. I like to use the analogy of the only way to eat an elephant man, it's blowing up. Which I don't condone eating elephants, but it's a saying. The only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. If you tried to eat that whole elephant at once, you would get nowhere. It's the same thing with our goals. The only way to achieve goals is by taking small steps. But we have to be intentional with those small steps. And so today, I want to leave you with 3 ways to set up your goals. These are going to be crucial, and these will also help to propel you forward and manifesting the life that you desire. So the first thing that you need to do when setting up a goal is 1, you have to understand that big vision. You have to understand where you want your destination to be. If you're a traveler with no destination, you'll never arrive. You feel me. But if you know where you want to arrive, then you can take steps in a certain direction. Have an idea of what you want to do. Be very clear about it. For me, my destination, or one of my destinations, is over 200 acres of land. A house where each and every one of my 20 kids can have their own bedroom and their own bathroom. And just land for them to run free on and explore. And space for me to be able to create, and legacy for me to be able to pass down to them. Flex on, flip, flip, flip. Clear. I can see it. I can see it in my mind. And so now I can do things to take steps towards that. Which leads us into the next thing. Once you have an idea of the vision that you have, now you have to break it down into smaller steps. What are things that I could be doing that can lead towards that? I call these objectives. You need to figure out what the objectives are from month to month and week to week. And the way that we do that is we start to organize our life and our intentions, our daily intentions around that. So figure out what monthly objectives are for yourself. As you set these monthly objectives though, make sure that they are measurable so you can tell whether or not you're getting close to hitting them. Make sure that they are things that are attainable and reasonable. Don't set some outlandish thing like, right now I only make $20,000 a month. In the next month, I want to be making 6 figures. Like, get that shit out of here. It's unrealistic and you won't hit it and you'll kill your drive and your motivation. I swear to God. So don't do that. Make sure they're measurable and attainable. This is key. Remember, we're taking the elephant and we're breaking it down into smaller bites. The elephant is the big vision. It's the dream. It's the thing that we want. You feel me? And we're taking portion at a time. Small portion, small portion, small portion. Because if we eat enough small portions, we eventually consume the whole thing and we meet our goal. We arrive at our destination. And the third thing, this one is the most important when it comes to setting goals and accomplishing them. You must develop and cultivate a mind that is driven. I know I spoke a lot about motivation, but the thing with motivation is it comes and goes. It's like a high. One day I feel super motivated, next day I don't. But you see, drive is different. Drive is something that must be cultivated within. Drive says, even on the days that I don't feel like doing this shit, I'm gonna do it anyways, regardless of how I feel, because there's something that I want. At the end of that tunnel, I am destined to get it. I'm bound to get it. I'm determined. I will achieve it. You must cultivate a driven mindset. If you don't have a driven mindset, there will be so many things that you miss out on because your motivation will fade. That euphoria of, oh, this is the best idea ever. This is the greatest idea ever. It'll go. And you'll be left stuck in your same space and in your rut. I can speak about this because this was once me. It was once me. But I learned something about myself. I found a key that I didn't know existed to a lock that had been locked for so many years. And once I unlocked that, so many other doors opened. Apply these 3 things when it comes to setting goals in your life. And I promise you, you will manifest the life you desire. Hands down. Now, if this is something that you struggle with, or something that you're just unsure of how to go about and get started, you don't know what direction to go in. You don't even understand where you want to be at. You can't even contemplate the end vision. Reach out to me. Hit me up in my comments. Let me know. I'll respond. I'll point you in the right direction. And I'll help you to be able to manifest that life you desire by creating abundance, prosperity, peace, and joy. Because this is my mission. This is my purpose. And as always, I appreciate all my conscious creators, curators, and cultivators for tuning in to another episode of Therapy with Barry B. Peace.